Week 15 of the fantasy basketball season. And here's a few centers I look to drop this week. The first guy, Naz Reid of the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Naz Reid, he was a guy I thought that could step in and play well for Karl-Anthony Towns. And we saw it last season when Towns was out, and even the year before. But right now, he's not getting the job done, and he's not playing a lot of minutes as well on the season here for Reid. 10.4 points a game, 4.9 rebounds, an assist, a block, and 53% from the field. But the last few weeks here, he really hasn't done much here, is Reid. 8.5 points a game, 6 rebounds, 1.1 assists, 1.1 blocks, and 45% from the field. So Naz Reid, I know he had a couple decent games here and there, but the last few times out here, he really hasn't done anything. January 19th versus the Raptors, 5.7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, a block, 33% from the field. January 21st versus the Rockets, 5 points, 3 rebounds, an assist, a block in that one, 28% from the field. Then January 23rd at the Rockets in that one, 4 points, 2 rebounds, an assist, a steal, and 42% from the field. So right now the playing time's going down. The production obviously is going down. And Karl-Anthony Towns, even though I know there's no timetable really for him to return to the lineup, Naz Reid is just not getting the playing time. And Karl-Anthony Towns should be back within a month or two, even though there's no timeline for his return. And it's troubling that Naz Reid's not really doing anything right now. So he's a center I would drop this week. The next guy, Isaiah Hartenstein of the New York Knicks. And Al Robinson's out a few weeks here with the injury. And Isaiah Hartenstein, you thought was the next man up, but obviously it's been Jericho Sims so far here stepping in at the center position for this Knicks team. And Hartenstein, I know, was one of their better signings in the offseason, but he really hasn't done much this season coming in. Last year was a good year for Hartenstein, but the numbers have drastically dropped off on the season. 5 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 48% from the field. In the last couple weeks here, he's pretty much done nothing. 2.6 points a game, 4.4 rebounds, and 36% from the field here for Hartenstein. In the last few games, Robinson's been out. January 18th versus the Wizards, 4 points, 4 boards, 33% from the field. January 20th at the Hawks, 2 points, 6 boards, and assists, 100% from the field. Then January 22nd at the Raptors, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, 3 blocks, 33% from the field. So right now, he's only playing about 15-20 minutes a game, is Hartenstein, with Sims playing more minutes, more athletic, and more of a guy who's going to fill the stat sheet. So right now, Hartenstein, even with the injury to Robinson, not doing much. He's a center worth holding on to, and he's a drop this week. In the third and final center I look to drop this week here is Onyeka Okongwu of the Atlanta Hawks. So right now, he's banged up with a hamstring injury, and he was playing great basketball, no doubt about it. But now Clint Capella's back, and he's putting up numbers as well. So Okongwu on the year, nice year for him. 9.3 points a game, 7.5 rebounds, and assists, 1.3 blocks, and 62% from the field. But like I said, now with the hamstring injury here, he's going to be out day to day. Been missed the last 2 games, though, with the injury. And Clint Capella, as long as he's healthy, he's going to play the 25-30 minutes a game. And he's pretty much a walking double-double. So the last few games here for Okongwu, January 18th at Dallas, 11 points, 5 boards, and assists, a block, 66% from the field. January 20th versus the Knicks, 14 points, 7 boards, an assist, 3 blocks, 85% from the field. And January 21st versus the Hornets, 3 points, 7 rebounds in that ball game, and 2 blocks. So right now, banged up with the hamstring injury. We don't know for sure when he's going to come back, even though he's day-to-day. And right now, with Clint Capella back in the lineup as well, with Don't Bode Well for Okongwu. So obviously, if Capella's out again, he's a guy to go out there and pick up once he's here. But right now, he's a drop. So that's a few centers I look to drop in Week 15 of the fantasy basketball season.